Tommy Dorfman's I Wish You All the Best delivers a touching and timely message about family, identity, and acceptance. Adapted from Mason Deaver's acclaimed novel, the film takes a slightly different approach to the familiar coming-of-age formula. Rather than focusing solely on a queer teen's journey towards self-discovery, it shines a light on how the people around them must learn, grow, and change. The story centers on Ben, played with quiet sensitivity by Corey Fogelmanis, a non-binary high schooler who bravely comes out to their parents, only to be rejected and kicked out of their conservative home. With nowhere else to turn, Ben reconnects with their estranged sister, Hannah Alexandra Daddario, who takes them in alongside her husband Thomas Cole Sprouse. As Ben adjusts to a new school and develops feelings for a classmate, Nathan Miles Gutierrez Riley, they begin to rebuild a sense of safety and belonging. But the looming threat of their parents' interference and their attempt to force Ben into a conversion program threatens to upend that fragile peace. While I Wish You All the Best carries the emotional weight of classic teen dramas like The Perks of Being a Wallflower and Love, Simon, it sometimes struggles under the weight of its own sincerity. Certain moments feel overacted or overly scripted, pulling the viewer out of the realism the story needs. Dorfman's visual style, captured by cinematographer Sarah Beth Shapiro, leans heavily into a soft, TV-like look that occasionally undercuts the film's more intimate, emotional scenes. Still, there are moments of real beauty, especially in Ben's tender exchanges with Nathan, which glow with color and warmth amid an otherwise muted world. The film finds its emotional grounding in the contrast between Hannah's nurturing household and Ben's suffocating past. Hannah and Thomas's home feels messy but alive, filled with small domestic details that make it real and safe. Daddario brings nuance to her role as a sister learning to parent, while Sprouse adds gentle steadiness as the understanding brother-in-law. Their efforts to respect Ben's identity, learning their pronouns, making mistakes, and correcting them, show the slow, sometimes awkward process of love in action. Fogelmanis gives a quietly powerful performance, capturing Ben's fear and hesitation as well as their growing sense of confidence. Miles Gutierrez Riley's Nathan is a bright, steady presence, offering Ben both romance and reassurance. The chemistry between them feels genuine, though Lena Dunham's quirky art teacher sometimes breaks the film's tone with a cartoonish energy that doesn't quite fit its otherwise serious themes. As a directorial debut, Dorfman's film is heartfelt and imperfect in equal measure. It sometimes fumbles its pacing and tone, but its compassion is undeniable. At its core, I Wish You All the Best isn't just about a young person demanding to be seen. It's about asking parents, families, and communities to open their hearts and listen. For all its rough edges, it stands as a gentle plea for empathy, reminding audiences that understanding often begins at home.